there, and welcome back to modernEid TV. I'm Jemana, and I'm your host for bringing you fun and easy DIYs on the daily to brighten up your Ramadan and Eid season. Today, we are making a beautiful and easy lit up canvas art piece for your home. I know you might say, that sounds hard, and this looks complicated, but it's not. It's easy, and I'm going to show you how. Okay, so to get started, this is what you're going to need. You are going to need a plain canvas from the craft store in any size that you want. This one's 12 by 12. I think it's a good size because it'll fit the next thing that you're going to need, which is a free download that we provided for you at the link below. Also go to our website to get any of the free downloads that you see in any of these DIY shorts. This is a cute phrase, let the light of Ramadan fill your heart. Make you feel warm and cozy inside. You are going to need a paint marker in any color that you want. Whatever color you want your saying to be in is the color that you should pick up, but this is a water-based paint marker, which will be perfect for this. You will need an X-Acto knife or a craft blade. And finally, you are going to need battery-operated little twinkle lights. You can definitely use the ones that you plug in. It'll just be a little more complicated and bulky. So if you can find the little ones that have the battery pack, you'll be golden. So we're going to get started. To get your free download of this art, print it out and flip it over. Take your pencil, and you can kind of see through it where the letters are, and then just start kind of taking your pencil and shading behind it. So shade the entire background. When you get done, kind of go over it, make sure you've got a good amount of shading right behind those letters. The next step is you are going to take your sheet that you've shaded ever so beautifully, and you are going to center it right onto your canvas where you want it to be, and use some tape to hold it in place while you work so it doesn't move around. That should be enough. Now take your pencil, trace your image right over the paper. Be sure not to press down too hard. You don't want to poke through the canvas, but you want to press hard enough that you are actually transferring the shaded part through. When you peel it away, you start seeing the letters. Easy peasy. Next step, you're going to grab your paint marker. I'm working on a white canvas. I like the way black and white prints look. If you wanted this to be, say, gold, paint it up first, let it dry, and then proceed to the tracing part. But I wanted white and black, and I'm just going to go straight ahead. So take your marker, make sure you shake it up good, and you get the ink flowing. And then, just so simple, you are going to trace over your pencil lines wherever you see them. Okay, once you're done, let this dry thoroughly. Don't get too overzealous and start going because you don't want to smear any of the painting that you did. But when you're done, what you're going to do is you're going to create little slits that you want your lights to poke out of. I chose to do it on the Ramadan. You can do it on the light or on wherever you want on your canvas. But you're going to take your X-Acto knife and you are going to very carefully just poke a tiny little slit. You don't want one very big because you want it to be tight around your light. But just kind of poke through a little slit wherever you want your light to go. Okay, once you've poked all your little slits, you're going to flip your canvas over and you're going to take your lights, starting at the very end here, and you are going to just start poking them through the slits, so just that the little bulb is what sticks out. You don't want any of the wires sticking out, just the bulb. Poking them through one by one. So you push your last light through. And now you've kind of got your lights all where you need them, and what you're going to need is some tape to kind of tape them in place because you don't want them popping out as you move your canvas around. So I'm just going to use Scotch tape. You can definitely use something a little sturdier, but I think this will be more than enough because these lights are pretty delicate. So I'm going to Scotch tape these down. I do recommend using clear tape. If you use something colored, you might see it through, especially if you're doing a white canvas. So that's why I'm using clear. Okay, when you're all done poking your lights through and you securely kind of taped each bulb in place so it doesn't slip out, then you can kind of tuck your battery pack behind it and flip on the lights. Ooh, doesn't that make you feel warm and fuzzy inside? That's it. Now you have your pretty painted hand-lettered canvas that's all lit up for you to enjoy Ramadan. Because I'm so hilarious. Easy DIYs all Ramadan. What is wrong with me? I'm sorry. Why can't I get this one through? Sorry.